The most strange things washed up on the beach in 2021. An unskilled surfer in Japan gets ready to hop in the sea when he finds an 8-foot fiberglass Lego man washed up on the beach. Residents of a tranquil island in the Netherlands awoke one morning to discover hundreds of brand new tennis sneakers littering the shoreline. And a beachcomber in Canada, on the lookout for a shark tooth or perhaps a piece of driftwood, discovers a Harley-Davidson motorcycle with Japanese plates stashed away in a storage container bordering the coast. Each year, things similar to these wash up on beaches and along coasts worldwide. Frequently, they are the contents of a stray shipping container that has escaped from a cargo ship. Occasionally, goods get carried up in the intense winds of a tsunami or storm and thrown into the ocean, where they float for months, if not years, before washing up on foreign coastlines. In any case, you never know what might be strewn across the sand or concealed in a cove. Here are some of the strangest, most intriguing, most delectable items that have ever washed up on beaches around the world. Giant Lego figure. In 2012, staffers were preparing to open a beachside pub for the day, when they discovered something unusual. "We noticed something bobbing about in the sea and decided to remove it from the water," a Reuters employee explained. It was a life-size Lego toy. Surprisingly, no one knows where the Lego boy was born. Don't miss out on some of history's craziest unsolved mysteries. Fighter aircraft from World War II. In 2007, an aircraft from the Second World War was found on a beach in Welsh, 60 years after it fell off the shore in 1942. The plane, dubbed the Maid of Harlech, crashed into the ocean after its engines failed during a training exercise. Fortunately, its pilot walked away unscathed. If you're seeking beaches that are more recreational in nature, have a look at these stunning beaches in Hawaii. Challenger spacecraft components. As if the tragedy of the botched shuttle launch on January 28, 1986, coupled with the deaths of all 7 crew members in the explosion wasn't enough anguish, villagers were forced to replay the pain every time a component washed ashore on the beach for a decade. As the New York Times reported in December 1996, 11 years later, 2 enormous portions were discovered off the shore of Cape Canaveral, near Cocoa Beach, precisely like the other fragments. Tombstones dating all the way back to 1890. San Francisco, California, ocean beaches. No, this was not an October Fool's prank. Neither were these tombstone leftovers from a Halloween pop-up business. They were crafted from genuine marble and granite. Due to heavy winds in 2012, this popular beach in San Francisco's outer Sunset District, just south of Golden Gate Park, became the new home for the tombstone's remnants, which were repurposed as a bulwark to combat the Pacific Ocean's choppy waves. A platform for the Olympic marathon. 2 days before the race began, an official Olympic starting platform washed up on the Brazilian shoreline. It was designed for a marathon swimming event in 2016. Practices were halted, and the beach area was closed, while officials attempted to reclaim it. Smoking cigarettes. In 2014, a Danish cargo ship collided with hurricane-force gusts off the northern French coast, spilling over 500 containers of cigarettes into the sea. Later that day, a shipment of Marlboro smokes worth an estimated $4 million washed ashore on beaches in the United Kingdom. Cigarette boxes were afterwards burned to generate electricity. From Japan, a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. British Columbia, Canada, Graham Island. The 2011 tsunami that devastated Japan's northern coast and killed 15,000 people had repercussions on the other side of the Pacific Ocean when a guy wandering on a British Columbia beach discovered a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, hidden inside a storage container. While the abandoned night train bike was an interesting find in and of itself, what made it more stranger was that the owner resided on the other side of the world. The fact that the bike was still wearing Japanese plates, and the VIN number was still legible prompted the search for its owner. Harley-Davidson provided him with a replacement motorcycle, and his original is on permanent exhibit at the Harley-Davidson Museum in Milwaukee. Skull of an ancient walrus. At the end of the last ice age, melting ice exposed previously submerged places. The newly discovered beaches were teeming with hundreds of thousands of years old fossils, making them gold mines for archaeologists. One of the more unusual findings was a 2012 discovery of an old walrus skull in Norway. According to experts, some of the bones date back at least 10,000 years. Dragon skull mimic. In England's Jurassic Coast, which is famous for its dinosaur fossils, beachgoers were shocked to discover a 40-foot dragon skull. If you believe this giant skull belongs in a fantasy film, you are correct. It was actually a creative advertisement for the popular television series, Game of Thrones. 3 sculptors worked for over 2 months on the design, construction, and painting of the skull. So, with that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. What do you think about the most strange things washed up on the beach in 2021? Let us know your views in the comment section below. Until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for more uploads like this. Also, if you are not subscribed yet, then do it now, otherwise, you will miss out. See you soon, bye.